Hi chaps, hope you followed that hopping half routine okay. If you've got any questions, obviously drop me a message. This is quite a fun way of buying and selling magic, I've got to say. It's quite personal, it's good. But this is another routine that I sometimes do with a set. So I'm just going to take you, down, and I'm not going to do a performance of this. I think the guys who saw me perform this before they bought one. So basically what I do is, well, I've got two ways of doing it, so I'm going to show you both. I say I've got 3 coins here. I've got the 2p, £2 and 10 pence. Now this is actually the full gimmick set, okay? So the 10p, the shell, the £2, and they're all overlaid like this. There's 2 ways of doing it. So the first way is very direct. So I'll say to the spectators, do me a favour, I want you to just think of any coin, okay? So if they say the and then I'll do it like a mentalism routine. So I'll say, well, you know, if they say the £2, first of all, I say, well, I knew you were going to go for the £2, and they say how, and I say, well, the £2, that's all I've got in my hand. The others completely vanished, or they were a figment of your imagination, or whatever. Okay, and all I do then is as I look up, I just nest everything. So now I say to them, sorry, that's the end of the routine. It's very quick and direct. If they say the £2, if they say the 2p, so I look up. Again, look up at the spectators. As I look up, I basically take the £2 shell and pull. This is difficult to do and explain at the same time, but I basically, with my thumb, I just pull the £2 shell over the 10 pence, and I say, well, I knew you'd say the 2 pence, because the 2 pence is the only coin that's vanished, and they look down. And then I look up at him again and I say, well, so sometimes people say, well, what if I said the 10 pence? And I look back and I say, well, that vanishes as well. And now, I'll just sort of do a quick pick up and vanish, or I'll do a vanish there, or whatever, and make the £2 vanish. Okay, so that's if they say the 10p. Again, the same applies if they say the 10p first of all you do then is you just pull the 2p across and make the 10p vanish, then you pull the £2 back. Now, sometimes I like to manufacture this, so I'll say I've got 3 coins there. I've got the £2, the 2p, and the 10p. Forget the £2 for a second, just name the 10p or the 2p, and they go the 2p, and you say, well, actually, I knew you'd go for the 2p. I look up, that's when they look up at you, and you say, because the 2p vanished. They look back and they're like, what? And then you say, well, I know what you're thinking. What if it had said the 10p? Say, well, that would have vanished. And the reason I didn't get you to say, and then you can do a couple of things then. So like I say, sometimes I'll just make that vanish, or the other thing I'll do very often is I'm in this position now, and I'll say, so that just leaves me with the £2. I apparently place it back into my hand. I go into my pocket, and I'll say the 10p and the 2p, they don't go far. Yeah, they just jumped into my pocket. I throw them into my hand, and I say, and you're probably wondering what would have happened if you just said the £2. Well, the £2 would have vanished. I go into my pocket and I come out with a regular £2 and drop that on top. So that's completely examinable. So there's a couple of mentalism-y type routines that you can do with this set as well. I've got to be honest, the thing that I've been using it most for is the hopping half routine. Goes down really, really well. Makes you look like you're doing some really expert sleight of hand, and it's basically self-working. However, having said that, I have done that little sort of think a coin routine a few times, and that does get great reactions as well. So have a play around with it, chaps. If you do get any ideas, anything that you want to share with me, let me know, and I can send it on to all the other guys who buy this. I'm probably going to be putting it out on a wider release next year at Blackpool, because I'm having a stand. And I've got a few other bits and pieces coming out for then as well. In the meantime, any questions, like I say, just drop me a message, and yeah, speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.